Thank you, Negi sir, and my fellow colleagues on the dais, dignitaries present, delegates present here. After the lunch session and after the too long this presentation, really it will be tough for me to bring back the people and bring back the people also, and also the Negi sahab ne jaise bola, let's come on to the main topic. So I will be brief and little the clips. I represent Gail. So already you know Gail is the pioneer in the gas sector with the largest this pipeline network total. You have a 24,000 kilometer of pipeline which is in operation right now, and of which 17,000 kilometer pipeline is being operated by Gail. So almost 65 to 70% share is with the Gail. That's I'm talking only of the cross-country pipeline. And apart from that, you have a CGD network, which is maybe more than 5 lakh inch kilometer of pipeline network, which is laid by the different entities. So we'll talk of the main pipeline only. This is there. So, you know, HVG is our main backbone, which is foundation was laid down in 1984 and commissioned in 87. And after that, we have laid the pipeline, 16,000 kilometers as told, is the gas pipeline network. And then apart from that, we also have 2,000 kilometer of LPG pipeline which we are operating. So this is a brief detail of various pipeline which is total coming to 18,000 kilometers. So if you are talking of the integrated management system, I'll just talk about on the topic. When we are maintaining these pipelines, we are just we have to maintain this pipeline network, we have divided into different zones, north zone, central zone, western zone, south zone, and this one, and are maintaining this pipeline because see, the pipeline is the big one of the entire industry, the gas sector which is going. Anything happen to the pipeline, then it will have a consequential effect not only onto the industries, but to the CGD sector and then to the household, the PNG which is going to the people, to the CNG sector. So maintaining the pipeline is one of the key word. This is all we do in the background, like what is IT today, the OFC cable and other thing. Anything happen to that, your network will be off. So front you see the things, but background who is working is what the pipeline is doing here. So like what I told the zone, I just, this is a glimpse of the one zone where expanded that zone where they are, that network 6,000 kilometer of zone is being maintained by our central zone. They have 8 compressor stations there. So this is there where we have maintained around 23 base stations to maintain this pipeline monitoring from different locations. So if you talk of the transmission system, it is already you are aware of gas gathering station, main type pipeline, then the compressor station, then the distribution system, and the consumer terminal. So in this case, with respect to Gail, when I'm talking of, we have a maintenance policy, operation and maintenance policy in place approved by our CMD to maintain the safety, integrity, also taking into consideration the environmental concerns and everything. So operation part, when we talk of it, is operating of the pumps and other things, the compressor, operating the valves through remote control as well as the local ones, operating QSC, operating cathodic protections and other equipments, and maintenance, you know, is divided into preventive, predictive, and corrective maintenance. That's a breakdown. And the last one is the least preferred. So what we do is maintain, we believe in the preventive and the predictive maintenance. Components, already you know about all the pipeline. So these are some of the photographs of the stations. This is SV stations, or the IP station is the intermediary peaking stations. This is a photograph of the construction time. So here, what this pipeline which are in operation now. So we maintain the high standards. We have the integrated management system in place, which is approved by the board as per the policies, OSD guidelines we are following for the system. Integrated management is comprising of 9,001, 14,001, as well as 14,501. So that is what the standard is up there, approved by the board and submitted to the regulatory also. As well as we follow the T4S standard and IMS standards, as well as ERDMP is in place, which is as per the guidelines of this. And also we have the standard operating procedures, site procedures, as well as work instructions to have a uniformity across the pan-India basis. So when we talk of integrity, ILSN and cleaning of the cleaning system, peak cleaning we do for our pipeline system once in a year or once in 3 years, depending upon the pipeline where it is operating, what kind of dust and other things are coming, what is the quality of the gas there. And the new commission pipelines we do every quarterly to maintain the cleanliness of the pipeline. Then inline pipe inspection, that is intelligent pigging and other things, once in 10 years for all the pipelines, 8 years for the pipelines which have completed the design life, and 7 years for the pipelines which are locations or class changes there, any class changes there, then again we also do the, again the, this inline inspection. And any exception report, anything is there, that is immediately reported, monitored, the cause analysis is done and the corrective action is taken, and that is being reviewed at the top management level. With regard to the pipelines which are non-piggable, we do the direct assessment. There are 3 kinds of direct assessments are there. One is the external corrosion direct assessment, when we open the pipeline, see the external, manage the external corrosion. One is internal corrosion direct assessment, and stress corrosion crack direct assessment. For this, we have a sophisticated software and various data we collect like CP survey, soil resistivity, soil analysis data, line profile data and other things. Putting into the software, we get the data. That data is analyzed and we see where is a critical point, where there are something. There we do go and open the place and see the physical inspection, and based on the condition, we take the corrective actions as per the requirements. Then cathodic protection, is a very important aspect that is being monitored for all the sections, and there's a quarterly data is taken and that is analyzed, and this is there. Apart from that, CIPL survey, CAT, DCVG survey that are being done every 5 years for the pipeline. Apart from that, TR unit, and that is being monitored regularly, because any failure in the TR unit or the system will have a direct effect on the CP system. CP data again is reviewed by the NCL level 2 certified executive, so that he can interpret the data and can tell us where there is a problem with that. An exception report, is always reported. With regard to internal corrosion, first of all, the very first basic thing is from where it is coming, the internal, the source point. The source point is the gas which is coming. So what is there is that the quality of the gas is being maintained. We maintain the dew point, H2S and CO2. Not to speak of, so far we are maintaining the 17,000 kilometers without any major, except for the one which was Nagram at KG Basin. And the major cause which we found was that the quality of the gas, because that was coming directly from the ONGC wells and other things, without proper drying, dew point was not there. So certainly the moisture gas is there, that causes the internal corrosion. And that at the weakest point, there was a corrosion and something, and that accident happened, which should not have been. So after that, our management have become very strict. They have taken up with the upstream suppliers, ONGC and other things, and without conditioning of the gas, we are not taking it. So they have to dry that, they have to give us a moisture-free gas, remove the H2S or CO2, because internally what is happening cannot be monitored on day-to-day basis except for the intelligent picking and other things. So prevention is the better cure. So it's better that you take a purified gas. So that is the only dry gas is being taken, quality is being monitored online, and that is where now it is there. Now HBJ is almost 35-year-old now, more than 35 years operation, because where we are getting a good clean gas, that is there. Internal corrosion, again we do the coupon system, mass coupon, loss coupon system that we put at a certain source point. We have that probe system also, which we monitor on 6 monthly and 3 monthly basis. And again cleaning through that, when we do the pigging, the debris which come, we analyze that debris and found out what are the kind of a content. Iron content is there, that shows that yes, there is some corrosion in the pipeline. So those analyses are carried out, and that the things are being noted that is there any corrosion or not. With regard to ROU, for the safety of the pipeline, there is a foot patrolling every year by the Gail personnel. Monthly, there is a patrolling by the security persons. Now we have GPS-based foot patrolling is there, and we are using the drone system now for all the ROU surveys. Earlier, we used to do the helicopter survey for our ROU. Now there is a this drone system which is there to see whether there is any encroachment is there or not, or all those things are there. Real-time basis, we do that system. Already, just for the safety of the pipeline, there are markers are there. We have warning markers, kilometer marker, directional marker, these are there, just to show that the people who are not aware of, because it's, it's already in the underground 1 meter below the pipe surface level, so no one knows where is a pipeline going. So unauthorized digging or anything is there. These are the markers which are helping us to, for the general public to be aware of what is up there. There's a high pressure pipeline going underneath, so please do not excavate, or there are numbers are written. In case of excavation, please contact this number or so. So that is what is the general practice, whether is any of the industries following this practice. So this is some of the management awareness program, public awareness program, Nukkad, Nataks or other things we do to make the people aware so that the pipeline system remains intact and safety of the pipeline is managed. And this is again the display of the various banners, posters in the villages, another thing, because you know this pipeline is passing through the ROU. So that is nearby to some village or something to the fields and other things. So that's what we do by the way of public awareness to keep our pipeline integrated and ensure the safety of the pipeline. This is one local control room units which are there. As I told, there are maintenance within center 23. Similarly, every of the zone have the maintenance, maintenance base where we have a local control room. The pipeline person who is moving, line tracker who is moving, that is enabled with the GPS, and you can see that that person is actually going on the pipeline. It is not moving out. So that can be tracked onto the GPS system here, and then CCTV through monitoring we can do. Cameras are already all on all the SV station and other things, and with the same control room is also coordinated with a quick response team who is available at different places to respond to any of the emergencies that is there. And also we have started Gail Sahyagi scheme with the villagers and other people where give them some incentive to report any untoward incidents, like suppose that someone is digging without informing us, so that Sahyagi can inform us and we reward him. So that way we have a partnership with the villagers also. This is a picture of a quick response team which is there, which is on moving. Anytime there is there, we inform them and they move to the site where there is anything is happening so that they can prevent it before anything occurs. These are again emergency preparedness and drills also which are being taken on a regular basis as per the frequencies. That is there. There are some of the photographs that is there. So this post-design life also we do PSU monitoring after every 6 months, inline inspection after this all we have already discussed. So just I'll just skip this. Then risk assessment and other things are being carried out as per the ASME standard. Quality risk assessment we do, QRA, HAZOP, again they are being done regularly in every 5 years, and risk assessment is also carried out once the life of the pipeline is completed. That's what we call the standard pipeline life of 25 years. Safety aspect, again we have all the systems in place. IMS, this integrated system is already there with us following the OSD standards. And T4 regulations, the regularly periodic audits are being carried out so that we monitor them at a top level. There are different levels, first at the unit levels where they see the internal audit as well as OSD level, and whichever are the pending one are go to the top management where it is being reviewed at the center level, and anything which is not being done, that is reviewed very seriously and the actions are being taken. That is there. Already we also, the safety, we have COD flooding systems are there in place at SV and IP stations. Permit system, you know, is already there, and flameproof equipments are already there into the hazardous areas. Safety aspects, I think we have also some softwares with us where we have the leak detection systems. So using these leak detection systems, we see that if there is any leak is there, that can be along the pipeline, that can be through the software system that is detected and it is being given to the master control over there. Another, all these are the standard things which are, we have the safety, this standard permit system, quality system, monthly meetings, safety meetings, then report incidents, near miss reporting, other things, all these things are in place for the system. Then this is competency building. This probably will be my last slide, where we train our people, ASME, for we are training our engineers, we are accrediting them with NSCL level 2 certificate engineers, and direct pipeline assessment programs. We are also, our GTA is there, which is coordinating these programs and training our engineers who are deployed for these pipeline systems. In-house trainings are also there, a lot of this analysis, other things. So the experts, we have interaction with the experts so that they can tell them. We develop these people because the people, some of the experience, but the new people need to know about the pipeline. So this is what is we do so that all the people are trained and can manage the system. So this is all what I wanted to tell about the pipeline integrated system. Thank you.